Yo, what's going on, guys? Logan Cox here, bringing another video, and it's been a while since I said that, and basically, I've just been kind of in a slump lately, and if you notice on my channel, I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks, and that's just like not acceptable. I'm not gonna go into like all the different reasons of why I haven't uploaded or whatever, but I figured the best way to come back into this sort of rhythm, like uploading like 4 or 5 times a week, would be to get questions from you guys and kind of build more of a community starting out right now, because what I'm going to call this kind of like moving on to my channel is Logan 2.0. Basically, I'm just going to try to put a lot of more time and a lot of more effort into making like genuinely good videos for you guys starting today. So let's get right into this Q&A. Now, I've actually been thinking of this for a while, like thinking of actually recording this for a video. So I have almost 30,000 followers on Instagram. A bunch of you guys may follow me on there. You may be seeing this video from there. But if you guys aren't following my Instagram or my Snapchat, it'll be down in this corner right here, or it might be in the other corner if I'm pointing the wrong one. But like, I'm gonna start putting my Snapchat and my Instagram handle in the bottom corners of my YouTube videos from now on, because I get that question a lot, like in Q&As, like, what's your Snapchat? I'm like, oh, well, it's blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so I'm gonna start putting them in the corners, and if you guys want to follow me on there or ask any questions that you didn't see asked in this video, just let me know and I'll answer them in a future one. So I posted a story a few days ago. I'll put up on the screen. It says, ask me some questions to be in my Q&A video. Let's see some of the responses on it. So the first question is from Sophie, and she says, what is your favorite song? My favorite song right now is You A Op by JustKryptic.
I just hope you got a Bible. I can't trust no thoughts cause all these girls be acting crazy. You swear that you cuffing but your boy ain't got no baby. Used to drive the Civic, now I'm swerving in the Mercedes. Dancing on my haters like I'm Jackson.
Now, I've been watching JustKryptic. He's actually a YouTuber. I've been watching him since he was at like 50K or something, and he actually just came out with a song like a few months ago called You A Op, and that's like one of my favorite songs right now by far. I have it on repeat in my car. But yeah, if you guys want to check that song out, I'll link it down in the description below. It's actually really cool. Kim says, what is your favorite Netflix show? And if you guys watched a few videos back, I actually made an intro for my vlog that was based on the intro of my favorite Netflix show. Kalia says, how tall are you? I'm actually 6'2". Miriam says, name one embarrassing moment. LMAO, sorry. For some reason, I actually like talking about embarrassing moments on YouTube. I just think they're really entertaining to listen to. So, hold on, let me think of like one of my most embarrassing moments. Oh! Okay, so, I know one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. It actually happened sophomore year of high school, and now everyone's gonna be like, Logan, why are you telling this story? This is awful. But you know what? I think it's been long enough to where I can talk about it. You know, the high school I went to, we had study hall, and we had it every single morning, or at least I did, because it was one of my classes. I used to always sleep in the study hall because I didn't really have anything else to do. And in this study hall, the teacher was actually like really strict. So like everything had to be like completely silent, no talking, no cell phones, no anything. Everything just had to be really silent. Like you could listen to music if you had earbuds in and stuff like that, but it wasn't like your typical study hall. This was like a really strict one. But keep note of the fact that it had to be completely silent. Why am I doing this to myself? But yeah, this takes place sophomore year of high school, so about like a little over 2 years ago. And so basically, study hall is completely silent, right? And I was sleeping on my desk. Like I was just like face down like that, sleeping on my desk. And for some reason, when I sleep in class, like if I sleep like this on a desk, it like really upsets my stomach. I have no clue why. But whenever I sleep like bent over like that, it just completely upsets my stomach. It used to happen like every day, like my stomach would, it used to happen like every single day. Like I'd wake up and my stomach would be really upset, but like I'd also be rested, so it was like kind of weighing the pros and cons a little bit of sleep in study hall or don't sleep in study hall. So most of the days I just slept in study hall. And so basically what happened was I was sleeping, and this was one of the long periods of study hall. So most of the days study hall was only 45 minutes long, but today it was like an hour and 30 minutes long. It was like an SOL testing day, like the standards of learning test or whatever, like one of those jumbo tests that the freshmen have to take or somebody has to take, I don't know, but I didn't have to take it, but I had a really long study hall because other people were testing. So basically I didn't really think it through, and so I slept almost the entire study hall. And normally I only sleep for 45 minutes, so my stomach's like kinda like wound up, but like it's never like bad or anything. And so this was an hour and 30 minute study hall instead of a 45-minute study hall. And so basically we're about like an hour in, I would say, like an hour and 15 minutes in, and I wake up, well, like in my dream I wake up. Like, you know how you have those dreams and you like wake up but you're not really awake? Like you can, like, I don't really know how to describe it. You'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I wasn't actually awake, but in my dream I was awakened in my bed, like at home in my bed, right? But no, I was still in school, sleeping at a desk surrounded by 30 other students, right? And so I thought in my head that I was alone in my bed, in my room, right? And my stomach was churning, and you know, when your stomach's churning and it doesn't feel good, you have to let out the gas somehow. So, I cannot believe I'm telling this story. And so sitting there, subconsciously, okay, so I was sitting there in the middle of the classroom in front of 30 other kids in a silent study hall with a strict teacher. You know, I let out the gas, you know what I'm saying? And everybody, like as soon as I did it, I was like, wait, I'm not at home, I'm sitting in study hall. Like, it just immediately clicked in my head as soon as that happened. And I just like tried to play it off. I just like pretended that I kept sleeping, right? And I just laid like I just sat there like this on my desk. I just sat there with my head down, pretending to keep sleeping. Everyone around me was just busting out laughing, like complete ruckus all around me. Everyone was laughing, and I was just sitting there like, what did I just do? And so I just sat there and pretended like I kept sleeping until the bell rang. And the bell rang, I waited, right? The bell rang, and I waited for everybody to go out of the room before I got up and went out of the room. And like, I'm not typically the person that'll get embarrassed by much, and this didn't really like quote unquote like embarrass me too much. It was like rather kind of funny to me that it happened, which is why I'm telling you guys. But I'm not like the person that'll get like extremely embarrassed over anything. It's typically more like funny, like I can laugh at myself. It's kind of funny to me if I'm ever in like situations like this. But yeah, so I thought everybody had left the room, right? And I picked my head up, and the 3 kids that were sitting at my table were still sitting there doing work. And I'm like, so guys, how's it going? And all 3 of them just started busting out laughing. My friend sitting behind me is still sitting there laughing. Like, most of the class had left, but like these people were still there laughing at me. And I was like, y'all heard that, didn't you? And they're like, everybody did. I was like, oh my god. So yeah, that's probably the most embarrassing story I've ever had. And again, I don't really get embarrassed about too many things. I did when I was younger, but like not anymore. I've just kind of accepted the fact that if something embarrassing does happen, you can't really change it, so why not just, you know, make it into more of a funny situation than an embarrassing one. You know, just don't overthink it too much. But yeah, so people forgot about that within like a week. They'll probably remember now watching these videos, because a lot of the people I go to school with, or used to go to school with, watch these videos. But yeah, it's a really cool story. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you guys have any embarrassing stories of your own, please comment them down below, and I'll feature the top 3 funniest ones in my next video. That's what I'm gonna start doing. So if you do want to be in my next video, just comment down below your most embarrassing story. It could be in school, it could be with your friends, it could be like whatever. Just comment it down below and I'll read almost every single one that I can. This one comes from Riley, and she said, favorite childhood TV show. Now, this is going to be, favorite childhood TV show. I mean, obviously, I want to go with like the crowd and say SpongeBob, because that genuinely was one of my favorite TV shows. But I'd say, was it Blue's House of Imaginary Friends? Or Boo's House? Blue's House? I don't know, it was like Boo's House of Imaginary Friends or Blue's House of Imaginary Friends. That was the best show of my childhood. I loved it. Okay, so this one comes from Bailey, and she said, what's your favorite place to eat and what's your favorite food? Now, my favorite food, I kind of go in like different stages of what my favorite food is. I don't know why. I've never really like stuck with the favorite food, but right now I'd say mine would be Subway salads. Like no one ever typically gets salads from Subway, but I don't know. I just really like Subway salads right now. That's so random. And the other question she asked is, what is your favorite place to eat? So no, it's not Subway actually. I like their salads, but like I don't really like their subs. The subs are okay, like I'll eat them every once in a while, but okay, I'm rambling. So, my favorite place to eat, probably, I don't know, I really like, okay, so you guys probably don't have a Glory Days near you. It's like a sports bar and grill near me, and they have this amazing pasta, and it's a chicken penne pasta with like this vodka cream sauce, but I don't get it with the vodka cream sauce. I just get it with butter and extra cheese, and oh my god, I love pasta. That's probably my second favorite food right behind the Subway salad right now. I absolutely love pasta, so I'd say Glory Days is my favorite place to eat right now. Okay, this next question comes from my friend Jim, and I actually took physics with Jim. Shout out to Miss Fireball if you're watching this. So Jim says, crayons are colored pencil. He actually has a lot of questions, so we're gonna answer them all. Crayons are colored pencils, crayons. Charades or Pictionary? Definitely Pictionary. Crayola or Rosa Art? Crayola, duh. Sandals or flip-flops? Flip-flops, but without socks. If you wear socks and flip-flops, we can't be friends. And Jim, I'm not answering your last question because that one's too inappropriate for the video. But anyways, guys, I don't want to make this Q&A too long. It's probably already pretty long with the whole jumbo embarrassing story I told you guys, but if you guys did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like. Please, please, please comment down below one of your most embarrassing stories or just a funny story that has happened to you, and I'll feature the funniest ones in my next video. So yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, leave a like on the video if you did enjoy. Anyways, guys, this has been a Logan creation. Peace out. Way up, way